Hi, this is Dorothy from taichibosman.com/rawfoodblog. I'm going to show you how to make some raw kombucha today. And it's very important. I wanted to know how to make it, and I had to fiddle around with it until it came out right. So what you were just viewing is some raw kombucha. And kombucha is also called the Manchurian mushroom. It's actually not a mushroom, it's a bacterial mat, which is so good for you. There's like 19 different things that it's good for. Definitely your digestion, your skin, your scalp, for colitis, for helps with AIDS, your immune system. It lowers your cholesterol and blood pressure. So look online and find all the things that it's good for, because it's absolutely amazing. They grew it, of course, in Manchuria. That's called the Manchurian mushroom. And they use it actually in their religious ceremonies as an act of atonement daily. So you always handle the mushroom with utmost care and in a meditative, very quiet state. So what you were just looking at here in the jar is the mushroom. Not the mushroom, the bacterial mat called the kombucha. So if you come over here, I'll show you how to do raw kombucha, because most of it's boiled. So what I did was make some solar tea today, and this is 4 teaspoons of what I used was green mint tea, and you could use green or black, both works really well. 4 teaspoons in 80 ounces. And you want to find a nice jar that'll hold a couple gallons preferably, and it has to be a jar, nothing metal. You never want the mushroom to touch anything metal. So here's the tea I used, green mint. That's the flavor I want today. So again, you put 3 teaspoons of tea, or 4 teaspoons of tea or 4 tea bags in water. Set it in your window for 12 hours, and then you have solar tea. And then I took 2/3 cup of raw honey, and you just take some of the tea and pour it in something, and then stir it until the honey is well dissolved. And then you pour it into the tea. So you still have tea, right? Tea with honey. And then you take a Manchurian mushroom. Now you can get these off of the net. You can also get them through me. It's preferable if people give them to you, because that's the state that we want across the universe, and that's the way it's been done. So if somebody's selling it, it's not a good practice. So we handle, these are several mushrooms from different jars. They grow the width of the jar, so this was in a smaller jar, and as you can see, these are smaller and smaller jars, and this was a wine type jar. And after you grow one, it'll create a new one underneath, which you just peel off. But anyway, I'm going to rinse this one and handle it very gently. And it may feel weird to you the first time, but it's really good for your skin, so don't be afraid to handle it. And then what we do is just slide it right into the tea. And if it sinks, that's okay. It'll come back up later. And then put a paper towel or thin gauze over the jar. And you want to keep this in a light, it's very important to keep it in indirect sunlight, not direct sunlight, which may kill it. And warmth, it needs a lot of warmth. So warmth and sunlight and air moving around, thus the gauze or the paper towel. And then they say it's best not to look at it because it gets kind of strange looking. But anyway, after 8 days, you can test the tea with a straw, just like slip it under your mushroom, and taste the tea and see if it's fermented enough. And if it's to your liking, then you can pour it through a sieve into a nice clean glass bottle again. And again, these have to be perfectly clean, no sign of bacteria. So do clean these and sterilize them extremely well. And then after 8 days, a small jar like this will be totally done. And you can sieve it again, take the mushroom out, and pour it through a strainer. And it's the tea that you drink. So you take the mushroom out and put it in the refrigerator with a little bit more of the tea, and then you can pull it apart and save one mushroom for your next batch and give one away. That's the idea, that we should always give our mushrooms away, because as you can see, you get a lot of them. So that's how you make kombucha tea, raw kombucha tea, from Dorothy at taichibosman.com/rawfoodblog. And again, if you want to get it for free from me, you can, it's at my blog. You can just email me from there, or you can click on the donate to the site button if you want to donate a nickel or something to the shipping and handling. And it's also in my ebook, which is, again, go to my site, donate a nickel or whatever you want to taichibosman.com/rawfoodblog, and you can get my free ebook with over 100 recipes, which also has the instructions to how to make kombucha tea in detail. So enjoy your tea and your health, from Dorothy.